Brandon McPatty, guys, and welcome to a new series. Slash, I really doubt that this can fit into my typical rant style because this probably gonna be like a new series that I'm doing. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it. By the time you see this video, I'm probably gonna think of a name. It's probably gonna be something like "Let's Talk" or stuff where I talk about stuff that's happening IRL in the real world. Like, it can be about anything, gaming stuff, I don't know, gaming, soccer stuff going to happen in real life, tournaments, or like political issues or stuff like that, which arguably, you already seen from the title, this is going to be about the election 2016, and this is like the one and last time that I will be doing, this will probably be like one of the last, this will probably be, political videos are probably going to be the rarest videos I do. But just by throwing it out, let me just start off by saying that I disliked both candidates, both the Republican and Democratic parties. Both the Democratic and Republican candidates. I disliked both of them. I disliked Clinton and Trump. They both have their flaws, and they both have huge flaws. But to be honest, I think most people, when they voted, right, I think they voted just for the person that they don't want to be president, instead of actually voting for the person that they do want to be president. With currently, we're gonna have to wait until January until Trump to be president. But what I'm saying is, like, of somebody who doesn't like Clinton because she's a liar, or because she might fuck up the system, or she wanted to go to war with, she wanted to do a no-fly zone, then people will vote for Trump. But if people who dislike Trump, that don't like that he's racist or something, or disrespectful towards women, or wanted to build a big wall and then wanted to tax the middle class, and they would have voted for Trump. For Clinton. So it's basically people that didn't want to vote for the person they wanted to be president. They voted for the person opposite, so they would get the less end of the deal here. And both of them horrible. But yeah, I wish people knew that they had other options instead of just voting for both of them. They had other options. They could have either but voting is important. I'm not saying voting. I was about to say that either A, they could not vote, even though it is important. So either B, they could have voted for the Green Party, or a third party, also Gary Johnson. But most people don't realize that. Most people think that voting for the Green Party is a waste of time, which is not, because if they get 5% of the votes, then they will get, I don't remember how much it was. I think it was like $10 million for the next election, 2020, and then they will get a lot of money to fundraise a campaign and then go for there and try to become president from there. But yeah, and I don't think most people know that they actually had other options instead of just the both of them, which is really annoying for people like me who can't vote yet. It's annoying that people didn't know that they had other options apart from just Clinton and Trump. And yeah, the election was kind of just a big mess. I wish we had two better candidates for people to vote from, instead of voting for the person that they actually want to be president, and not the person that they just, dislike the least. That's what I'm trying to say. And I know that they are big Clinton fans, or they are big Trump fans, but I'm just trying to say that majority of the people, they just voted for the person they didn't want, the person opposite of they didn't want to be president. And so technically, yeah, this has been a pretty bad election, but people are crying that they're not gonna make a change, and that's actually not true. When you vote for someone like the Green Party or something, or you vote for a third party, or the Green Party, or Gary Johnson, one of those people, you will, let people know that you're not gonna deal with this shit. You're not gonna deal with Trump shit or Clinton shit. You're not gonna deal with this shit, and you're gonna want more change. Which is stupid. I think it's called apathy, where people don't care who they vote for, who becomes president, which is dumb, because maybe you don't pay attention, and then they say something that you didn't like, but you never paid attention. So then that thing happens to you, and it affects you. See that? I mean, it's kind of stupid that when people say that voting won't make a change, or voters apathy. Technically, that's what it's called, I believe. But also, dang, I just had a brain fart right now. But also, people are crying that people like gays or Hispanics or blacks are crying that Trump is now president. Well, he technically isn't president until January, but you know what I'm trying to say. He's gonna be the 45th president, and people are saying that, oh, it's the end of the world. America's about to die. You know whatnot. Okay, so this is what I think. I don't like his ideas. Nor him. What scares me that most of the people that support him, instead of the people that, you know, I don't like him. I just think the people that support him are a little cray, you know. That's just my idea. This is my opinion, of course. I would understand why people would vote for Trump instead of Clinton, but you know, people that vote for, like, his ideas are just dumb, and like, most people don't realize that most of the things he said won't happen. So that's what I think won't happen, because the U.S. are already in debt, and to do all that he said where he said he wanted to do, you know how much money that would cost. So most people are crying, like minorities. They're crying that you know that he's president now and the America's fucked. I'm just saying this. I don't like him nor his ideas, but at least you gotta, like, give him a chance. All right, that's what I'm trying to say. Just give him a chance. Most of the time, most of the things that he said won't happen. You know, this might be the most blandest 4 years, 4 to 8 years. This might be the blandest 4 years, or this might be either the most craziest or stupidest, or, you know, batshit crazy 4 years at the U.S. But either way, whoever won, the U.S. would have been affected greatly, negatively more than positively. That's what I'm trying to say, because people would be crazy why this person voted and why this person voted. Anyway, the 2016 election was just batshit crazy, and I can't imagine how it will be in January 20, when they actually have Trump has the White House to himself. Anyway, guys, this has been it. Hope you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and bye.